baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Athletics going up against the Crescents. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us here. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now. Leading off, Alec Thomas. And another ball. Hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That one, it's second digits.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now here is David Ortiz. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He really sells the changeup with that arm action.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Ozuna ranging after it. He makes the grab. Let's take a look at our lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
He takes it himself, and that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Edward Cabrera. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in the at-bat.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie, and trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. That one finds the corner, and the count is 2-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one becomes property of the beast. He leaves the yard to right, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's a big power threat, Emmanuel Colon. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. Stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Thomas makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Orlando Colon. Two outs. That misses. And it's 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, John Kenzie Noel. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look at the field, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now at the plate, Ivan Calderon. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One gone, runner at first. Now Molina at the plate. And the righty deals. Big swing and a miss.
1-2.
1-2. That one hit to right. Soto sizing this one up. Falls it in for the out. 2 down. So digging in, Christian Molina. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a pitch. On the ground to short. They get the force, and that is that. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now Juan Soto. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And another ball. Here's a 2-1. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one almost hit him.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And his ball forward down low.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy. No less one.
First and second, 1 out. Marcelo Zuna digs in now. That one drifts inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and deals. Strike 2. Cabrera. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. So they're making the move for a bat off the bench. Aaron Hicks.
Man, what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 4. Ripped on the line. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. At the plate, Endy Rodriguez. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got it by him for the K. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 2 full. The Crescents had the lead, 1-0. Staying in the game on defense, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And here is Devers. The 2-1. foul back our way, and that's out of play. A wind in the pitch. And Devers hits that one. Hicks is there for it. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Alec Thomas. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. Play is made, 2 out. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez had a breakout season in 2016 and has consistently put up great offensive numbers ever since. Great contact skills, and he can hit with power. That's what makes Jose Ramirez so dangerous. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Goes down looking. The shortstop, number 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Thomas makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. Comes out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's some real power at the plate. Emmanuel Colon. Now one missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Game 4 of the division series. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. And another ball.
2-2.
Polanco tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
4-9 tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed are creeping into my mind right now.
The line of the pitch. That one off the mark. And now 3-2. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's the DH, John Kenzie Noel. At the belt and fires. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Castillo will look to first. Sosa back on a dive. Righty to the plate. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. That one misses, and that's ball 3. In the air, right side. Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position, and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Second and third, 1 gone. Ivan Calderon now at the plate. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Settles under it, drops into the glove, run attacks from third. Now he launches a throw over his head. And now the shortstop, Frank Molina. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Fastball for a strike. Let it count 1-2.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Orlando Colon. And the pitch. Lifted in the air right center field. And there's 1 down.
Now right field.
Juan Soto down. Saying you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And now 2-2. Next off misses down and away. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that's ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. Soto, the base runner at first with one out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The pitch. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, you know, it's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He does the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So 2 down now, and here is O'Neal Cruz. Base down. Will stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Aaron Hicks. Next offering is in for a strike. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Christian Molina. The line to kick the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 out, base is empty.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age. Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
There's a strike.
Oh, boy, that was the pitch. 3-1, you want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity You'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Up the middle, a sliding stop. The throw, and Tony down. And that'll do it. Halfway home, all even, one apiece. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Andy Rodriguez. And that one clips the corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure he had a sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Next offering way off the plate. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Devers throws out to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jose Ramirez. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here comes a pitch. The punch out there. Now one ball on the top of the 6th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout here. This one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Soto calls it in 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite throw enough enough to really drive it.
And here's Sosa to the plate. Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, John Kenzie Noel.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside. Sosa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one in triple digits.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Ivan Calderon, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And he deals. Got him, swing for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Emmanuel Colon. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Johan Ramirez preparing to come on if needed. Number 49, a hard-throwing right-hander up as well. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. Got him swinging.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Orlando Colon. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Juan Soto. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up left side. Ramirez has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Ivan Calderon.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And he blows that one by 100.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
And another ball. And that one finds its way through. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now, Frank Molina. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. With the go-ahead run at first, late here in Game 4. And 1-2.
With base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Castillo will look to first. Back in there standing. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a pop up outside foul territory. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. And pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Christian Molina will hit next.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Here's a 1-1. Polanco to second base. And that's two.
Second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Yohan Ramirez on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Siggy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Just missed.
There's one guy that I can think about, Bird, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Had a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Man at first with one gone. Now here's Aaron Hicks. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And here it comes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
The catcher, number 5.
And now Endy Rodriguez. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. Out to short. And that's the third out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Hernandez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Here's a 1-1. Got the back going too soon, and strike 2.
Now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. And now the lefty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Not even close there. And it's a full count. Alek Thomas in the on-deck circle. Three-two now. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Alek Thomas now. Kicks and deals. Bounced out to short. Tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Miguel Castro appears to be getting loose. Stan getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 49. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Number 1.
The 1-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Kicks and fires. That misses. Ball 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2 to count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a ball evens the count. Base is empty, one away for the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Keeping him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot. Relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm just so glad I'm retired.
And here's the first baseman, Emmanuel Colon. 2 outs. High fly ball right field. Sosa should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. It's the 9th, and we are tied. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanton. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz.
He's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And another ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one is absolutely belted. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise you put a great swing on it. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sammy Sosa digs in now. Right-handed reliever. That's off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Hicks going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Now in time. He's safe.
Wow, that was clutch. Huge situation and an incredibly tough play. I thought it was going to drop for sure, but he makes what might be the play of the game. That was absolutely amazing.
John Kenzie Noel now at the plate. And the right-hander deals. And now 2 balls and a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 2-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
That's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. Odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
And now the center fielder, Ivan Calderon. Hard ground ball. Baseball. In to score is the runner from third, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Yency Almonte comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Frank Molina. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Series on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game is going to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss.
1
and 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's a little bit low. Next offering is down low. Juan Soto in the on-deck circle. One-run game, bottom 9. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
He's 2 outs away. And now it's Juan Soto. Wouldn't chase that time.
An interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work the walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
1 down, base is empty. Now the race with that one. 3-1. Julio Rodriguez. Up next. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute game.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder. And that is it. They are headed for the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
It's feeling like seeing, not no Creflo dollar. Used to be left on red. Now all the girls gon' follow. All the fake friends gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow. Get that right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problem.